Hello, everybody. Welcome to this afternoon's Wayne the Woodturner Live. Unfortunately, Wayne's not too good today, so I've decided to step in. I said to him, "Did he want me to?" And he said yes. So I found something to turn. Won't be a second. I'll just bring my little friends back. And today we have the Twisted of the Beats.
Hiya.
We have Joe. We have Wayne. And we have Mark, and we have Brian.
Pardon.
Helping
Hello.
Afternoon, everybody.
today.
Afternoon.
I was going to say the southwest earworms, but yeah, Joe lives up somewhere further north,
More cloudy.
further colder.
Right. North.
So yeah. So what we're doing today, I'll put these chaps in the background again, chaps and chapesses. Find the right button. I'm not very good at this. Bing. Nope, wrong way. Bing. There we are. Right, what we're doing today, two cameras, is turning a piece of me, or you, one of the two. Me or you. It's 12 inches by 4 inches. I've had this for about 25 years, sitting in the workshop, and I thought I'll turn it one day. And today I was rushed for something to do, so I just cut the sides off, cut the corners off, and put it on the lathe. So if I turn the camera to the other one, it was playing up just now, so let's hope it does. To there, and click that one. That's what it looks like, team. Here we are. So,
wow.
I'll start processing, cleaning up the front, taking it down to size, round, and I'll let my earworms entertain you.
Shall I do it? Or does somebody else want to?
Yeah, go ahead, Mark. You're the
Go for it,
gentleman.
Mark.
You're the professional, Mark.
Well, yeah. Do try. Right off the list that YouTube provides, we've got Benjamin, Chris Dodds, Clive Rogerson, Doug Miller at Woodspun Round, Douglas Mungham, Duncan the Demon Barber, DIY Dog Matter, Gerard the French Turner, Joe Senior, Lawrence Brigager, Malcolm Douglas, myself, Yorkshire Git, Wayne the Woodturner, and go back to the main page. Benjamin, Malcolm Douglas, Chris Dodds, Clive Rogerson. I think that's about it at the moment. Welcome along, everybody.
Oh, the Yorkshire Git is in. Ooh, nice hat, he says.
Nice hat, yeah. I'd invite Joe today because she's got to sing. There's a trio of you, probably wouldn't be, wouldn't be good enough.
Yeah, you'd have no viewers left if we sang.
I'm turning about 700 revs here.
I sing.
It's a bit off balance.
If anybody has a question for Terry, if they could start the question with, "There's a welcome in the hillsides," that would be great.
There's a welcome in the hillside. Here, Terry, did you tell us how big that piece of wood was?
I did. It's 12 inches diameter, by 12 inches diameter by 4 inches thick. This piece of yew, which I've had well dried out. I've had it in the workshop here for 25 years. There's another piece which is about 12 inches wide by 9 inches across. It's part of a slab.
And look, I'm not so sure whether we said hello to Rex B. Said morning,
Rex.
Andy Worms. Hi, Rex.
Hi, Rex.
Baz is in.
Hey, Rex.
Afternoon, all. Hi, Baz.
There, Baz. Ivy Woodshed's in.
Hello, Baz and the Wavy Woodshed. Rex is asking what wood it is, and it's you, Rex.
I was at Rush today. I haven't even decided what shape we're going to have it yet. So offers are open to shapes. Oh, round. Damn.
Round's good.
Let the wood
Round's a
speak
good
to you.
start, anyway.
Let the wood speak to me. That's a good point, Mark. There is a nice crack on the other side where the faceplate is. I put it on a faceplate rather than a faceplate ring because it's pretty off center, pretty lumpy, wider one area than the other. So.
And if the start of the U jokes,
You wouldn't
Gerard,
believe
the
it,
French
Brian.
turner, is saying there is no. Is there no Hail the Wood Jedi? No, unfortunately, Gerard is not very well today, so he can't do his live.
He is in the chat, though. Dare say he'll say hello in a minute.
Yeah, he'll keep us right.
Hope you feel
Yeah,
better,
he was
mate.
right.
well, Gordon suggests a nice OG, Terry.
Who suggested that?
Glenn, the Yorkshire
Glenn.
Git.
Nice OG, Glenn. See what we can do.
All these posh names, banjos, OGs, I can't keep up with them.
That's not bad looking.
Pretty piece of wood.
That's a lovely bit of wood.
I was going to say that. A very nice piece of wood. Nice purple in it as well.
That came from Nottingham. There was when I used to work for the company I worked for, we had a training college in Nottingham, Keyworth, and they said I got up there one day to go training for so many weeks or whatever, and all these trees were marked with tags, yellow tags or whatever. So the guy, what's that all about? Oh, he said it's they're coming down. They're rotten. I said, they're you? He said, yeah. So I'd like some of those. He said, well, see what you can put in your car. I managed to get a piece that was about 4 foot long by 2 foot diameter, maybe. And then weighed the car right down to the bumpers. So that's all I was able to go on with.
So Wayne said, did what he was told by Mark. He says, hello in a minute. And then DIY Dark has said, hi Wayne, you sexy pirate of wood turning. Wayne does look a bit like a pirate right now.
He doesn't he?
With a beard. It's either that or Dumbledore.
He just needs a parrot on his shoulder. Oh, that thought, we've got 2 parrots here.
This is hard. This is hard. Actual fact, though.
Benjamin said he's got a question for Wayne. Well, Wayne's in the chat. Ask it.
Yeah, ask him.
David Eichenauer's in. Hi, David.
I'll type it in and we'll ask him. Take your pick.
Do you often get that pinky tone in you?
Sorry, say that again, Joe.
Do you often get that pink? There's a pinkiness, isn't there?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do. Pinks, purples.
I won't change the camera, people, because I'm just flattening this off a bit.
In fact, most trees, when you get them down near the base of the trunk, you get all sorts of minerals picked up and colour in the wood.
Right.
You just use the take colour all the way through it.
It's really nice. It's just different, isn't it?
That's better.
There you go, Ben. Wayne has answered your question.
For you.
There's a big crack down the middle there, so that'll come out of respect.
No.
Sorry,
Douglas Munger's got a question for you, Terry. He said, what is the wood and the size of the blank? Well, I can remember it's you. Is it 12 by
12 inch
4?
diameter. Yeah, 12 by 4.
Yeah.
It's a big lump of you.
It's a big lump.
12 inches by 4 inches.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it managed to survive in your workshop for 25 years, because I would have had it turned a long time ago.
Well, it was wet, you see, and then I thought I'd turn it when it was nearly dry, and then we moved house to this big workshop, and then I put it into somewhere here, and it got buried basically in all the, like it does with everything else, and that was the end of that. I found it about 2 years ago.
Good find. That's
So I thought,
the question. I'm going to ignore it. I don't know about the rest of you.
Yeah, I think I'm going to ignore that one too, Pete. I know Mark will certainly ignore it.
I can't see anything.
I see nothing.
I know nothing. There.
Old Faithful's in, saying hi all. What a chunky piece. Good afternoon, Old Faithful.
I think it's a bit rude coming on and calling Terry a chunky piece, really.
Yeah. I am a bit, really, now. Think about it.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's rude, if it's true.
True enough, yeah.
Yeah. Harsh, but true.
The thick plottons, yeah, harsh but true. Just whack a skew in there and make a nice little dovetail for my sea jaws. I'm not in the way of the camera.
Just saying, but I'm using Yorkshire grit at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Sing, Joe.
You can't. You haven't shown it to the camera and you haven't sung.
I can't see it. We don't believe it.
I can't see it. I can't see that. I trust what Mark's saying, but I think me singing it once today is going to be enough for everybody.
Right. Said dovetail. Maybe a bit deeper. It's a big bowl, isn't it? It's a big bowl.
Clive Rogerson says, I can't imagine having a workshop so large that a lump that size gets lost.
It's 22 by 18 wide. So, yeah, you didn't see what was in it when I was working. I had my own business doing carpentry stuff and things, and it was piled high. There we are. Right. OG Glyn, eh?
Can't hear that, can you guys?
Nope.
No, that's good.
Cool. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this piece off the lathe so I can get ready for tonight.
I hear anything, Mark, you're fine. These jabber headsets are really good at getting rid of unwanted sound.
They are indeed.
Glenn has just come on and said, mine's is that big, I can lose diamond belts. I wonder, is there a dig at somebody in there? You could lose one in this direction if you felt like it, Glenn. I'm quite happy to accept one.
Go just blunt.
Well, I found some nice blanks in the attic of my workshop last week. But the labels have come off of all of them and stuck to other pieces, and I didn't have a clue what was what.
I have a few.
First started out and I stuck sticky labels onto identifiable wood. I learned that lesson was a bad idea.
I decided that would convert what used to be the old pack room at my stables there. Convert the stables into the workshop and then converted the tack room into the wood store. So things might get lost in there at some point.
Yeah.
It could be a few years before I gather up enough to lose anything. When the woodturner's having to go, guys, he must be feeling pretty sore.
Okay, Wayne. See you later, mate.
Cheers, Wayne.
Take care, Wayne.
All right, bye, Wayne.
Get better soon, mate.
Take care, Wayne.
We heard that farting noise again there, Mark. You must have moved your microphone again.
Yeah, I had it up and out of the way so you guys didn't hear the lathe.
I know you did.
Can't hear the lathe anyway. So quiet, yours. Can you hear mine? Is it making a row?
No. Just the wood on the tool.
Dark Matter says he wishes his shot was big enough to lose his mother-in-law.
Lose his what?
He wishes it was big enough to lose his mother-in-law.
That might be a common complaint, Dirk. Chris Dodds thinks you should just leave it like that. It looks like a big lump of cheese.
Big lump of cheese?
Yeah, when it was round.
Want a little bit more. And a bit more, that's it. God. Got hard lumps in it, so I reckon there's little branches coming off somewhere. Angry. Giving it a whack.
David Eisenhower says, work calls, bye for now. Bye, David.
Hi, David.
See you, David.
The thing with you, it's a bit like oak. It just gets harder and harder the older it gets.
Yeah. Yeah, but something really hard there. Oh, that is. Oh, a knot.
Hi, David. I'm lucky.
Can you see that one?
Yep.
It's a cracker.
That is a beautiful piece of wood.
Oh, look.
I don't really want to lose that either.
No, it's going to have some nice character on it.
Right, so I'll probably leave it at that size and just make it nice and clean. I have to sharpen the gouge for this in a minute. Let's see.
Mark Strawson's in, saying hi, guys and gals. Afternoon, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Afternoon, Mark. There's getting too many marks in the chat these days. Have you noticed that? There's been a lot of marks.
I see that. There's lots of them.
That's
Yeah,
great.
it's been
So we call
Steve's
them
that's,
Alan.
dominated the chat. It's,
They're breeding like rabbits.
Chance of be finding.
Oh.
Did you have a nice day yesterday, Mark?
Very nice, thank you.
Good man.
Oh.
I'm going to see who that is. That might be a delivery.
All right, Pete. I've had my deliveries for today, thankfully.
I thought it was Terry that was supposed to be having a delivery. I didn't know it was.
Well, it's not delivery.
No,
Somebody's supposed to be coming to pick up that lady. I hope they don't come until I've finished here. You never know.
Sure, they can wait.
Yeah, they'll be sitting outside in their car, won't they? Or a van or whatever.
I suppose you could say that collecting a lathe is an essential activity.
It is essential for them, isn't it? Not me. This is bouncing well off that knot. A little bit more. This tool is blunt. I'm going to have to sharpen it. And then there's 3 blunted already. Excuse me, team, when I do that.
What sharpening system do you use, Terry?
I've got the Axminster Ultimate Edge. It's like the Pro Edge, only better.
That's the one that the belt runs in the opposite direction. Is that correct?
Any direction you want, yeah. Yeah.
Forwards, backwards, left, right,
Oh,
upside
turn it
down, inside out.
inside out, back to front.
All
And it
singing,
uses the
all
Tormek
dancing.
system. Uses the Tormek system to get the.
Steve Scott's in. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon, Steve.
Nico says, "Can you rotate the camera so as we can see the sharpening?"
No, because you'll only see my back. That's the trouble.
All right. You'll have to do what Emma does then. Set a camera up on your sharpening
Yeah,
system.
well, today was like, poor old Wayne
I
went
know.
very well, so I've rushed out to do this. I'm out of time,
I'm
really.
back. That wasn't an interesting delivery. It was a book for
What
my
did you
wife,
get,
not
Pete?
tools for me.
Your wife bought tools for you?
No, it was a book for her rather than tools for me.
No. Damn.
Oh, no good.
Got it.
That's no good, Pete. I'll sharpen all three of them while I'm here.
Nico Bray's in. Hi, Nico.
Oh, hello, Nicholas. All right.
Is that your boy?
Yeah, sitting in the house. Probably to tell me the people who arrived to pick up the lathe, are they? Hopefully not.
No.
Bring
It
your
was
dad a cup
Nico
of
that
tea.
asked you to move the camera.
Hey?
It was Nico that asked you to move the camera.
Yeah, I've connected it now.
I got a problem
Right.
here. I think the belt's getting needs tightening. I haven't set this up for this.
See those cheap sharpening systems you bought?
Yeah, no, it's me, innit? Operator
You're
error,
about-
I'm afraid.
Should have bought a Pro Edge.
I've got
And
a
it's
Pro Edge.
variable
Have you got a
speed, by
Pro
the way.
Edge?
I have a Pro
got a
Edge,
Pro
yes,
Edge.
strangely enough. Yeah.
You?
Is that one where they use the diamond?
Unlike Glenn, I got a diamond belt on mine.
I've never had to adjust or set mine at all ever since I got it. Just works every
Oh,
time.
Yeah,
Strange.
me neither. Technically, you've got a Pro Edge as well, haven't you, Joe?
Yeah, just no diamond belt.
Why'd you use a Pro Edge, Joe? Why?
Sharpen the nails
Well,
on
I
it.
get Glyn to sharpen my tools.
To sharpen that witty tongue.
Sharpen your sewing needles, do you?
Ooh,
Ooh.
that cut me through the
Cut like a
heart.
knife.
Did that?
Did
Razor.
it cut like a knife?
Razor.
It did right through the heart. Gutted I am.
That'll be the Pro Edge I use.
Nick Castle
There
is
we go.
saying what's occurring. I'm confused. Well, Nick, at the moment you won't see Terry on the camera because his sharpening is gouge.
We're actually waiting for this piece of yew to sprout and see will it grow into a tree again after
Yeah,
hiding
we
in
were
Terry's
in
shed for 25 years.
After which, we're all going to have a piece.
I'm
and
surprised
see
it's
what we
any
do
good
with
at all. I'm actually surprised it's really rock hard, but I'm surprised it's actually working. Although they're all split and gone and manked up and whatever.
Right. Are you just sharpening the one gouge, or are you doing all three?
No, three.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing all
I was
three
going
of
to say,
them.
it might be all singing, all dancing sharpening system, but it's slow.
No, that's the
Or maybe
operator.
that's the operator.
So we're done after workshop by now.
Right. See if it's any better. See if
Oh,
it's
he's
any better.
back.
Let's see if it's any better. Probably not.
Dark, how dare you, Dark? The Pro Edge is an overpriced, glorified belt sander. Well, you're probably right.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, but it has some really nice bits of
Bottom line
kit
is-
to go with it.
Works. It works. I can sharpen in less than 5 seconds. I'm happy.
I'm getting too much
Me
dust
too,
here,
Pete.
people. I'm going to have to put my airflow machine on. My APF-10 from Axminster.
Before Pro Edge, I could never sharpen my tool correctly.
Hopefully you can still hear me. You still hear me or not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
can.
still hear you.
Rick Spee's got a question for you, Terry.
Yeah.
He says it's a beautiful yew wood. Was this a tree in your yard, and did you purchase it? And if so, how much?
No, I didn't purchase this one. I was given this about 25 years ago. I was given a log about 4 foot long by 30 inches across, something like that. And I brought it home. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I could put in my car with my suitcase in there. I've been left a training, a week's training on the company I work for up in Nottingham. So the tree surgeons very kindly gave me inverted commas, help yourself, when they were taking down all the yew trees. So I thought I forgot all about it until when I cleaned the workshop out after I retired, I found it. So here we are.
When I'm riding along in the car with Glenn, every time I see a tree that's laid on its side, I get right excited.
Yeah. I think we all do.
I'm tapping on it and say, "Look, tree, tree." Does everyone else get like that?
I do that with
I get
horses.
like it when I see him standing up. You know, and walk right by and think, well, that's a nice bit there. To do with some of that.
There's a
I have
shocking
been known to
feedback
put a
coming from
chainsaw in the
somewhere.
back of the van.
Yeah, I can hear some
What's that?
background.
I think it's some harmonics coming off his lathe.
I've got my
Oh, you can blame me.
Oh, he's got
I
his
got my
air helmet on.
Yeah, my
Oh, that's what it is.
Axmits APF 10 blowing. So it's picking up that, I expect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is.
Neil Gould is in. Good afternoon, everyone. Good
Neil.
afternoon, Neil.
Hi, Neil.
Good afternoon, Neil.
It's like blowing on bottles, isn't it?
There's a big crack there.
Yeah, keep that.
Keep that. Yep.
I might have to snooker glue that, won't I?
CA glue.
Yeah, see what it's like when you're going down the inside. If
Yeah, let's get to that
it
first.
didn't go all the way through, I'd just leave it as it is. It's been there for 25 years. It ain't going to move again, is it?
Yes, true. I won't even sand it. I'll sand it when I finished both sides. Just give that clean up there.
Thanks, Steve.
That'll be okay. Right. Make the bottom in a bit. Just use the rim.
Speaking about fallen trees, Old Bethel just says, I think we all probably think like that, followed by, I've got nowhere to store that, but
Yeah.
I know that feeling. But then there's always a tarpaulin. Find a corner, throw a tarpaulin over it.
Currently got a van full of wood that I got nowhere else to put it, so it's going to stay in the van till I'm ready.
At least it's out the weather.
You need to turn some more than if you've got that much, Pete.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trouble is, Joe, there's nowhere to sell it at the moment. End up with a stock of unsold pieces, and then it all just moves into the house.
I have shelves full of unsold pieces.
That will do for now. I'm not going to sand this now. I'll sand it later on.
No sanding. Oh,
Yeah,
Gritty.
disappointed.
I can sand it. I can do the inside and then I'll switch it around and sand it.
Hang on, if you're not going to sand it, then we don't need a singer, do we?
We do, because I'm going to have a sander. I should sand it. Sand the inside. Get that finished, because I might have to glue this lot. I don't really want to.
Jared says, I always find somewhere to store it. Store it, even under the bed.
Yeah.
Good man, Jared.
Okay, that's that. Take that off. Spanner needed.
I tried to convince my wife to allow me to turn one of the spare. There's a spare bedroom in my house. I wanted her to allow me to turn it into a lathe room, so as it was in the house where they eat.
Yeah.
She said no, or worse to that effect.
Yeah, you get dust everywhere, though, wouldn't you?
No, you could easily
Come under-
hermetically seal the room. It'd be fine. The good
well,
dust extraction.
When I
That
first
was
built
my
my
argument.
workshop, I shared it with a friend because she was a woodworker. She did cabinet making. And she did it in the spare bedroom at the top of the stairs. Complete with table saw and everything. And when I said, well, come and use my workshop for a bit, she was very pleased to avoid so much dusting in the house.
Right. Lovely old job, that. Lovely job.
You got screws in that faceplate, Terry?
Eh?
You
I'm
got
not
enough
what?
screws in that faceplate?
Yeah, it was really unstable when I put it on there. So
Yeah.
I thought, I'll make sure it doesn't come off. It'd be great if it comes off right in the middle of the live, wouldn't
Wouldn't it just?
it? Well, you'd love that.
I remember the Ed Oliver demo when he put a bowl back on, turned it round, and switched the lathe on about 3,000 revs.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It just came
The leg
flying straight back up
went
again.
right across the room nearly, didn't it?
It did, aye. Luckily, no one was injured.
No.
Douglas has put in the chat that he's got a duo disc and belt sander and he's thinking of using the belt to sharpen with. If you do that, Douglas, do not use a disc for wood. Because sawdust and sparks really don't like each other. Well, they do like each other, that's the problem.
Yeah, too much to like each other.
Thing
Two
is,
of the
I
three
think-
sources of ignition.
I think Ed thought he turned the lathe off and he turned it on full, didn't he? And just hit the
He
start
did, yeah.
button. Thinking it was on 0.
That's
Shows
why
how
all the
easily
safety
it
manuals, they
happens.
turn the speed down before you turn it off. None of us ever
That's
told
it,
you
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a crack there that right across. But we'll see. That'll probably turn out, actually.
Rex Beer said, "Not really."
Oh, Charlie.
A lot of cracks in this. Ooh, the back. Yeah, I might have to see how, I'll see how I get on.
So Benjamin's thinking I'm having a yard sale type thing for all his turned pieces. He says it's probably the most disappointing yard sale there ever was. But I might sell a few things.
That's all right,
Good
then.
luck, Ben. And
Yeah,
I hope
get
you
it
sell
Sell yourself
loads.
something, as long as you've got people walking past your house.
Get them sold.
I can't do a yard sale because there's usually about one person a month walks past my house.
Yeah, I'm kind of a bit similar situation, Pete. miles out
Right,
in the
back
country.
On, back on my machine, my APF 10 again. Axminster job to stop me dying from the dust. What again now?
Neil Gold is asking if Wayne's
There's
okay.
Wes.
Yeah, he's okay. He's hanging in there. He's just not very well at the moment.
Doug, not content with losing his mother-in-law in the workshop, he now wants Benjamin to sell it.
She can't be that bad, Dark, surely. Doug Miller is saying, "Sorry, Terry, I've got to go. I'll be catching up later, though. Looking forward to seeing how this gorgeous piece of wood turns out."
Bye, Doug. Dirk's trying to give his mother-in-law away now. He said she can come and live with you.
I've only got a one-bedroom flat. She can't live with me.
No thanks,
what about
Dark.
you?
I'll,
What about you, Brian? You've got that extra room.
yeah, I've got a
Yeah,
spare
you
bedroom, but
put her in the stables.
that's where my lathe is.
All right. Can't do that then.
Imports are banned at the moment anyway, aren't they?
You have to pay, don't
No, I'm not going to go too thin with this because there's stacks of cracks in it. So
you?
it'll
Well,
start
Christos
flying.
is saying if you were sitting around for 25 years, Terry, you'd have a few cracks.
If I was what?
If you
Been
were
around for
sitting
25
around for
years.
25 years, you'd have a few cracks.
I think I would. I've got a few now. I've been hanging around for
Yep.
nearly 70.
Bye, Doug.
They're laughter lines, Terry.
After lines.
Gerard has said to Dark Matter, I know the feeling and I sympathise with you. Well, I've got a lovely mother-in-law. Is it just the
I
men's
had as
point
well,
of
I have
view?
to say.
No, I really like my first mother-in-law. My second one was unfortunately passed away, but both my mother-in-laws have been kind.
Beautiful. That is okay.
Great.
I sat there talking to myself for the last 10 minutes. My mic was on mute.
Ah, I thought you'd
Don't
done a
have
runner.
heard you.
Very
It
good,
wasn't,
Mark.
Mark. We were just ignoring you.
I thought you were busy
Oh, I
tidying
did
up.
think that. All finished.
So what were you saying to yourself, Mark?
Oh, I was just saying hello to people in the chat and said hello to Neil. And I thought, can anybody hear me? And I looked over at the computer and then
Don't
the little
on
red
mute,
button
is
was on. Because I'm a bit dim.
What have I told you about that?
It's because I'm not a bit dim. Because I forgot that Brian was in.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself down, Beckett.
Got some Woodward moves in this.
If you
I'll
carry,
not press
carry on
it.
putting yourself down, Brian will put you down for it, mind.
Sorry, Sergeant Major.
I'll not press too hard if you don't talk about yourself.
But I have finished what I think is a rather beautiful bomb,
Screen just froze down.
even if I do say so myself.
The gouges are getting blunt quickly.
Yeah.
Jared's defending you there, Mark. He says it must be an effect of the job, or a side effect of the job.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Blame the job. Job gets the blame for everything. Good one, Ben. A question there for you, Mark.
On the other gouge.
There'll be glitter this evening. No, there won't be glitter this evening, but there will be paint.
Dark is
Purple
definitely trying to
paint.
get rid of his mother-in-law.
Red paint. Red paint and black
So, Mark,
paint.
do you fancy taking on Dark's mother-in-law as an apprentice?
Oh, I've got enough mother-in-laws, thank you.
Clive Farrance is in. Hello, Terry, earworms and all. Watched Wayne's premiere and then had to go out to the post to post his grandson's second birthday present that I'd made him. And he's so sorry for being late, Terry.
Who is it?
Clive
Farrance.
Farrance.
Clive Ferrand.
Clive.
Oh, that it's,
Clive.
it's all in the pronunciation. Farrance.
You know where the
Up.
step is?
Yeah, let's go say afternoon, Clive. That's a reasonable excuse, but you still have to go and sit on the step. All right.
XB's seen amazing colours for a tree of 25 years old.
Yeah. It's always nice to see what's inside of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Problem is you could get there and find there's a big nail been put in it 25 years ago.
True enough.
And it crunches you up.
Done that a few times.
It's certainly
Hang
rock
on.
hard.
Clive
Found a lump
says
of
he's
concrete
just
in
going
one tree I
into the
turned.
corner. Go on, Pete.
So found a lump of concrete in one tree that I turned.
Did you?
It must have been stuck in there at some point when it was young and it just grew around it.
Mark Stratton's having to go. He has to do his chores. Jennifer must
That's
be
a
have
question
a
for you
list
there.
made for him.
Bye, Mark.
See you later, Mark.
Cheers,
Bye, Mark.
Mark. I've got a question for you, Mark. Apparently you've got a new lathe.
Apparently. Yeah.
We haven't heard that, but Dark's heard something about it.
Yes, I've got a new Axminster AT508 WL. 3 horsepower, despite what some people think. 3 horsepower, variable speed. It's a beauty.
Similar to the one I'm using here.
Exactly the same as the one Terry's using.
Yeah, just because there's two of them doesn't make them good, though.
Do you get choice of colours?
Nope.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I
Ask
don't
for
think
a
so,
friend.
Joe.
And for the Americans in the audience, the 50 part of the name is 20 inches over the bed. 50 being 50 centimetres.
I think it's 36 inches. You put the
Douglas
extension, you
Mungham's
get
away to
3
get
with
his.
it over the
Sorry,
leg.
Terry. Douglas Mungham's away to get his injection today.
Right on, Douglas.
There's my
Don't
light
forget
Douglas.
All right,
sticker.
bye, Douglas. Good luck.
Get that sticker because it's your passport to the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got a sticker. I'm depressed about that.
Yeah, you didn't
I got
ask.
a
So,
card.
I'm going to ask when I go back on the 10th of April.
yeah,
I've not got a second day yet.
Have you not?
I have. 5th of May.
No, I got the AstraZeneca one, and they said 4 to 12 weeks, and they'll let me know when. So
I'm sure I got it on the day I got the injection. They gave me a little card.
yeah, everyone
Yeah.
around me has. Yeah,
Did for me.
I'm just
Different
thinking I'm unique. That they want
Yeah, I got a card as
No.
well.
to a different one. That's lovely, is that, Terry?
Sorry?
It's lovely.
Nice. You like it? Rock hard, mine is dusty and too dry. Should have turned it about 25 years ago, 22 years ago.
Douglas, that was Pete who was talking about the pub, not me. Douglas says, Brian, I'm teetotal.
It's all right,
That doesn't
Douglas.
tea.
I'll drink for you. I'm not
You can still
teetotal.
drink coffee in the pub.
That doesn't mean say you can't go to the pub and have a nice meal or something.
Or coffee or...
After you have
no,
an opening
no.
again.
No deal.
blunt again.
There's Clive Rogerson said he didn't get a second date either. I just wonder where you guys got your injection. Was it at your doctor's or?
Yes. I was
Maybe
at the
that- maybe-
doctor's.
Right.
I was
That's
too.
maybe why then. Because I mean, I went to a big centralised. There's 7 injection locations in Northern Ireland. I went to one of them to get the
Right.
Pfizer BioNTech thing.
You got the different one.
Yeah, that's the one I had.
Glyn's going to the bigger one on Saturday, so I wonder if he'll get a date.
You'll probably
I
get
didn't
a
wear
little
special
card
out
with
with
his.
Clive. Wear special. Clive Ferrand has what is teetotal. It means you don't drink, Clive.
Alcohol.
Yes.
You don't drink
Sorry.
alcohol.
Sorry. Yes, I stand corrected there. Alcohol.
I don't drink alcohol
You
any
don't?
more than I did before.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Nice bit of purple showing through there with that knot.
Yeah, that's a knot there, and that's going to fly out, I reckon. Might do.
Super glue it in quick.
It might fly out.
Yeah, just
From
super
you,
glue it
Matt,
in now
from
before it
Rex
falls
B.
out.
Let's give it some juice.
Yeah, I think Clive says he got hit from his local COVID clinic at the doctor's. So they're probably actually going to send him out an appointment, and you as well, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, I got a phone call to start off with,
Yep.
asking me to go to the rugby ground, which is where the Pfizer one's done, but I can't really have the Pfizer one. So then it was my doctors, and everybody was at an appointment, and they were banging them out one. It was a busy day for them. But,
Yep.
And well, I've got the
They're
one.
doing it. At the one I went to, they're doing 1,200 a day.
Blooming heck,
Yeah,
that's
the one-
going.
Yeah, the one I went to was doing something similar. Certainly over 1,000 a day. There's no doubt about that. It was just like a big
How
sausage
about-
machine.
Well, I think they were saying that. Is it 14 million people have had them so far? I think that's phenomenal.
I think it's nearer 17, Joe.
Well, good on them. Absolutely.
huge amount of people.
Hats off to 'em.
They need to go faster.
Yeah, 17 million people in it. So
Because they reckon that the virus is mutating at such a rate that the jab's only good for 5 months. And it's going to take 6 months to inject everybody. So they have to go a bit faster so you can get them all in twice.
We'll get there eventually.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
He just wants to go to the pub.
Beast
Oh,
is
you
the
wanna
pub.
take Get to the pub.
I want to
I
go to
can't
Spain.
remember the
on
last
bike.
time I was in a pub, to be honest.
Nick Castle's having to go. He says, see you all
Bye, Nick.
later. Bye, Nick.
Right, Nick.
See you later, Nick.
Put some shavings into there, dust into there, the back. Oh, I got it in my hand. It's just fill that crack as well, isn't it?
See, if you think 17 million, that's like a quarter of the population, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the population is the UK is something like 67 or 68 million or something.
What's
Is it?
that?
I can remember it
Yep.
was 58 a few years back.
It's-
Yeah, 8 million.
Wow.
so I think the last time I looked, it was 66 million something.
Phenomenal. That is just beautiful, that wood.
Half inch to go. Do.
How long did you say, Terry? How much to go?
Right. Half inch, 13 mil to go,
According to our
13
good friend Google.
and I'll be through the bottom.
SK manoeuvre.
SKF.
Yeah, I'll try not to do that, actually. Especially, it took me all this time to turn it down.
According to our friends at Google, there are 66.65 million people in the UK.
Get on.
Just a few.
Just one or two.
Billy Woodworks is in, saying hello, Terry. Dark Clive, Nick, Wivey, Gerard, Steve, Douglas.
Hello, Billy Woodworks.
Yes, hello, Billy. Benjamin says his brother is a police officer and he had his vaccine because the local centre had leftovers which needed to be used up or it would have gone to waste. Well, that's one way of doing it, isn't it?
That happens. It happens all the time. At the end of every day,
Yeah.
there are people on a standby list, and it's usually the likes of hospital workers or care home workers or policemen, firemen, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They can respond instantly and just go. So that's happening everywhere.
I had my Jackson, the Pfizer one. I should have had it like end of the week, and I got a phone call from the hospital on the Saturday or Sunday. Instead of waiting another 7 days to go to a centre somewhere, they said, "Did I want to come up now? They got some Pfizer ones left over. They're going to throw them in a bin." Me and my wife went up. She went up for her second one because she's already had it. She's a nurse, so she's already had her first one. And I went up and had my first one done. That was quite good. Okay. Now remember this, thou shalt not go to the bottom.
Yeah, right. Steve says that a lot.
One more pass.
That one's still trying to trade off his mother-in-law.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's trying at least.
Yes, yep.
10 out of 10 for trying.
Barry in the shed is saying hi all. Hi, Barry.
Hi, Barry.
Hi, Barry.
Ooh, Rex B is asking you a question, Terry.
Uh-huh.
Are you a Funnel Club member already?
No, I'm not. At the moment.
Never
No, that
funnel.
could change.
A funnel virgin.
That could change, mine. It's getting close.
Yeah.
Well, Rex B has just put the scud on you now, hasn't he? That's a complete.
Hodge.
I've got lots of shaming here.
Hi,
I'll put it back
Robert.
together.
And Harry. Hi, Harry.
Robert and Harry, how are you doing, guys?
Harry.
That's disgraceful, Hodgepod, that you didn't have your bell picked for Terry.
Harry's
Terry doesn't.
Hodge's beaver.
Ah! Oh, I can't keep up with these names.
I think he's mourning. He's missing his girlfriend, eh?
Yeah.
I saying he didn't have his bell clicked for Terry.
What he's actually saying there is, Terry, you just don't ring his bell. That's basically what he's saying.
That's what I
ring
read.
Harry's bell.
That's what I read from that comment, yeah.
Right. Check said that. I'll take it to the bottom. Is it going to go through? Oh, we've got a mortise in there, so it's going to be close.
Is it?
It's going to be close, team.
Ooh.
Drum roll.
There is a mortise in there, I forgot that.
Oh no.
Quickly.
Oh.
This could be a flat bottom boat.
Barry in the
Okay.
shed said I'd done one on Friday at a funnel, that is.
Well done, Barry. You're not alone. Fear
I'll go
not.
through this, it's coming flying off.
Pete, have you done anything with the funnel I sent you?
Not yet. I'm waiting for a matching piece to go with it. I've got a piece in the kiln drying at the moment, which should make the bottom tier of it.
Cool.
You mean to say all that wood that you've got, Pete, you haven't actually got an actual matching bit?
Well, I've got an order in from my daughter to make a 2-tier fruit bowl,
Oh,
so she can put the bananas out of the way of the rest of the fruit.
why?
Bananas in the bottom.
But
Beg your pardon?
Well, bananas in the bottom of a paper bag
yeah,
ripens
that's a completely
tomatoes,
different
doesn't it?
story.
That's people pay for that, you know.
But
It's before the watershed, guys. Keep it clean.
I needed a large bowl-sized piece of ash, which I didn't quite have. Got lots of horse chestnut.
Piece of
lots
ash, did
other
you say?
stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a 14-inch piece that I'm going to use for the bottom tier of it.
1 mil, 2 mil, Terry?
Oh no, I'm not that close yet. I don't think so. Anyway.
Okay.
Probably this on I got a few, couple of millimeters ago. But I can't remember how deep I put the mortise. So the mortise is quite deep because of the size of it. It was quite deep, so I better not.
Hodgepodge is waiting for his new CBN wheels. They're arriving today.
Ah.
Well done, Robert.
If they can fight their way through the snow. Lots of snow in America recently, apparently.
Yeah, there is, isn't there? There's been lots of... what's happened in Texas?
Yeah, Texas have a really hard time.
I mean, America always gets a lot of snow, but it's not normally in Texas.
That's where Hodgepodge lives, I think.
Yeah,
Texas.
That's what I thought too, yeah.
And there's been loads of sea turtles struggling, hasn't there? Because of how cold the waters are.
Yeah, we get that story, didn't we?
Yeah, it came up on Facebook in feeds, but...
And yeah, Hodgepodge is saying lots of power cuts.
Yeah. I bet you've got loads of candles, haven't you, ready to light when the power goes out? Or do you have a generator over there?
Been nice.
The Dark Man is saying, beautiful work, Charlie.
Thank you.
Just Terry.
Only trouble is, it's hitting a knot every time. It's getting close to the bottom.
Oh, that's good news, Hodge.
You've got a negative rake scraper.
No, well, not really. I don't use. Well, I've got a scraper, but I don't know what it is. They're not negative, right? Yeah, that knot. Look at that. The cracker, isn't it?
That is a beautiful piece of wood, Terry.
Beautiful.
Isn't it just? It's lovely where that pinkiness has come through. Is that solid?
Far off right there.
Can't wait to see the sanding sealer on it.
Oh yeah, I can put a scraper on. I don't go too far further forward now, so it's near the bottom. Certainly is. I don't.
Got you.
Actual fact, I could use.
Hodge saying he has lots of candles, not a generator.
Just put a berm, the skew
same as in the UK, we all rely on the power supply because it's reliable. So nobody's got generators unless they do outside stuff a lot with them, because you don't need them.
No.
Absolutely right, Steve. I actually have a little generator for up at the yard. But we're not on mains electricity up at the yard.
Right.
So it's handy up there, but it's only a small thing for running some LED lamps, you know?
Yeah.
It wouldn't power the
generator. Then.
We do rely on the national grid too much, really.
Well, yeah, it's always on, isn't it?
Yep. And the good thing is it's pretty damn reliable, I have to say.
Yeah.
The other thing that we rely on is your water. Or the water boards. Because they tend to...
Yeah, we always seem to have water, don't we?
I had to do a
Or,
survey once
Getting
in a
in there
group
with
of about 10 people. We had to discuss the efficiency of Yorkshire water. We got paid £50 to do it for a couple of hours, and we got our tea provided.
but Gerard, the French turner's having to go and help his missus. See
Oh,
you soon
Gerard.
and stay safe. Bye, Gerard.
Cheers, Gerard. Take care.
bye,
See you on
Gerard.
another live soon.
See you later, Gerard.
Don't behave,
You read
Gerard.
about Benjamin.
Benjamin's at it again.
Yeah.
What's he saying now?
He says the other thing we rely on is supermarkets having toilet roll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lawrence Badia has ordered some Yorkshire grit from Greece.
Get on.
He phoned me
Well
up.
done,
They were returned, and he needs clarification from Martin that they manufacture in the UK.
Well,
Oh, so
Lawrence, who did you actually get the Yorkshire grit from? Because it's Costas that supplies Yorkshire grit in Greece. Martin, who you're talking about, actually is Hampshire Sheen, which is something entirely different to Yorkshire grit.
Actually bought Yorkshire Sheen.
But
Hey.
yes, all Yorkshire grit is manufactured in the UK, in Scarborough, where I live. So I can confirm that.
it's in Joe's front room.
They almost.
No, well, it used to be. It used to be.
It did.
When we
Indeed
first
it did.
started, my kitchen, yes. We
Not
can
go
go
much
there.
thinner than that. There we are. Looking all right. Looking all right. Couple of little marks there, but they'll stand out. My scooches are
Nico
also
Praise
negative brake
asked a
scraper.
question.
Hey?
He said,
Go on then.
here's an interesting question which some might not be thinking about. Apologies, etc. But which woods are suitable for bowls where food might be used and which aren't?
Well,
You isn't. And Laburnum isn't.
I wouldn't like to drink out of this bowl, but
Apparently, Darkman says that his mother-in-law gets a lot of U bowls off of him, but it's not working.
it's not working.
If you look on the
Oh,
wood database, it will tell you which is toxic and which one isn't. If it's a toxic wood, it's probably best not used with food. If it's not a toxic wood, then just check your finish isn't toxic as well.
Well, Mark, is Terry using a tin opener there?
It's quite a bit of tear out there. So. Slice it off with the scooches, if that would do, wouldn't it? And wormholes.
Nice bit of skew action.
So, Lawrence, it's Hampshire Sheen that you've ordered, not Yorkshire grit.
Or was it Hampshire Grit or Yorkshire Sheen?
Yeah, they get mixed up, but it's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah, got lots of wormholes there. Right, excuse
What do
me.
you tend to
tell
do
the
with
difference, it rains more
wormholes,
in Yorkshire.
Terry?
Beg your pardon?
What do you tend, if you've got wormholes, is there some way of treating the wood, or?
Yeah, I've got some. I've got somewhere here. I use. Oh, there we are. That's what I use for woodworming, non-woodworming, or whatever.
Triple
that
action
on?
wood treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everbuild.
everyone. It's good stuff.
Oh, look at the size of the can. How many years have you had that?
Probably 25.
No, that's my. I think that's the second can I've bought in 25 years. This
right.
garage has got 9x2 rafts, joists in it. And I came in one day and I thought that looks a bit of woodworm there. And then on closer inspection, it was full of it. So I sprayed all out. And then I nearly run out, so I buy another can, sprayed that as well. And that was that. But this here, see, I hide away for 24 hours and the woodworms get in. Not happy. Right. Let's find my sanding station bit. Jobbins, there he is.
Jigsy Shed's in. Hi, everyone. Hi, Jigsy.
Hey, Jigsy.
Hey, Jigsy.
Hi, Jigsy.
Nice to see you. 80 grit, first of all. I'll find all this now, because it's all a rush today, so.
Take your time. We've nowhere to go, Terry. We're not allowed to go anywhere.
Right. Another sec. Move that back. Dust machine.
That's novel. Don't adjust the camera, just adjust the headstock.
Yeah.
Really?
Jigsy's in. Hi, Jigsy. We velcroed those kids to the wall yet?
That used to be a thing. I remember that. Velcro suit, running and jumping and sticking yourself to a wall.
Yep.
On like a bouncy castle kind of thing. Seem to remember that.
Looks like I'd need some Velcro for that.
Joe.
Ah, no. Sometimes I don't think, I'll just say it.
Well, I think anybody that's got young kids needs it because you put them down, you know where they are then, don't you?
I think it's a very good
Into the wall,
idea.
into the ceiling, top and top.
Stick Velcro on the back of their hands and the backs of their legs and just stick them to the wall. Great idea.
Be a bit fun.
I think the Fun Police might have a bit of something to say about that, though. It's the health and safety executive to everybody else.
Well, Dark is saying he's not going to be buying any tools at all until he gets his shop settled and he sees how much room he has to play in.
What? Such a liar, Dark.
I'll never buy any tools, you know.
I can tell you for a fact that when you build a new shop, it will be exactly 1/3 the size you actually need.
Yep.
Because they always are.
Yeah, that's the thing. Ooh, it's a bit loose. No, not for the best Caesar on that one. To get in there, though. Some 80 grit somewhere. It's got some lines right in the corner. I can't get out. Can't get out with a scraper either. So the knot was kept bouncing on the knot. Yeah.
Jigsy says he can't find Velcro strong enough.
That knot certainly is might even fly out. So I want to get sand and sealer on it first before. There I go.
Give him on that bit.
Do all summer down the. He might down the machine.
Did that just fly off?
Yeah, that knot's loose. Oh well. After we sand and sealer, that's going to have to be taken on board. Just put it up. Right, next grit. 20.
Neil Gould's missus has just complained about the noise of a drill that you can hear. It's interrupting her TV.
Can you hear the drill? Can you?
From us.
Sorry, Neil, you can hear the drill. Not like drilly, unfortunately. I don't do drilly.
There's nothing like drilly.
There's nothing like drilly. Drilly is the man.
Careful on the bottom there, Terry. You said it was a bit thin.
Yeah.
It couldn't be that thin.
There, right there. You'll have to go over again later. I'm not going to do it now because time's getting all tired, isn't it?
Ah, right, okay.
Hour
When
and
is
11.
the time to practice?
How long have I been doing this?
Hour and 11.
Okay. I suppose I could go with that bit again. Yeah, missed that first time. Do another one.
But Lawrence, I do know that Martin's usually on top of all the property in the eyes with stuff. I do it gets sorted eventually with him. So tonight, Matt, do I have to practice the Quitty song, or have I got away with it?
No, you have to practice plans to grit the inside, not the
Okay.
outside.
Oh, we want to sing it once then. That's okay.
For people. Oh,
I fear not, Joe. I'll accompany you in your singing if you like.
are you any good? Do you think
No.
you could? Oh. Poor people.
Poor people is right. Well, they can turn the volume down for a minute.
Well, Dale's got it down to a fine art. He's good at it.
Done. Right, back to 120 for there.
Question. Does Martin supply the chestnut products? No, Lawrence. Chestnut is a competitor to Hampshire Sheen products. So,
Martin also runs a shop where he does sell chestnut products, Hampshire Sheen products, and Yorkshire Grit products in
He
his
does
shop.
indeed.
But he
what, does he supply
manufactures.
chestnut products?
Yeah,
Oh,
does.
he
I stand
manufactures
corrected.
Hampshire Sheen. But he doesn't manufacture chestnut or Yorkshire Grit.
The
woodturning shop.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, I do a slap on my wrist for that. With it being in Brexit and everything, the rules have changed a little bit with regards to exporting.
Nah, it's
to EU
preposterous.
countries.
I'll ask your question in a minute, Rexby, when he's finished the sanding.
Go on,
Rex has asked a question. What do you plan to do with this bowl platter? Keep it, sell it, auction it for a charity? What's your plans?
I haven't got a plan. When are you going to turn it? It's only 25 years old.
He's going to give it to Dark's mother-in-law.
Yeah, Dark wants it for the food dish for his mother-in-law. Serve a porridge.
Only 25 years old. I mean, thought
What
about
are you
that
going to do?
bit.
Keep it another 25 years before you decide what to do with it?
I may well do. I've still got to sound the outside yet. But let's get the inside finished first, shall we? What was that? 180, 240.
There's a link for the wood turning shop.
Thank you, Mark.
What
You beat me to it, Mark.
A little bit of tear there, and I can't do much about that because it's right behind the knot. Every time the knot's spinning, it.
Just do a little bit by hand around that bit.
Yeah. There we are. I'll sand and seal that first and put some super glue in there and sand it up. That is very loose. Right. See what it looks like the sanding sealer on, shall we? Ready, everybody? The grand.
We're ready. Drum roll.
You sure? Of the grain. Then I'll sand
Derek,
that bit behind the knot after it's glued.
Derek, could I just pop a link in for my live tonight, please?
Oh yeah, dude. Go on, carry on, Mark. What do you mean?
There you go,
Mark's
folks.
live tonight, people, remember? Everybody there. It's going
And
to
I
be
have
there.
a premiere after. I have a
Yes, I do.
premiere after Mark as well.
And Brian's got a premiere after Mark.
So we'll plug
It's a
that during
busy
the live.
night.
Sorry,
Deep
this
Blue
is
is the Klondike Craftsman does as well.
standing sealer from Shashini.
Oh,
This
no.
one.
Look at that. That is a beautiful piece of wood.
Everybody happy with that so far?
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's stunning.
You is always good. Can't really go wrong with a piece of you.
I have a great big lump of yew, which is about 8 inches across. It's a crotch piece, but it's been cut into a plank. It's only 1.5 inches
Yeah.
deep. And I'm afraid to tackle it. It's too big.
Send it here.
So it might be sitting in my shed for a day or two yet.
Yeah.
Send it here. I'll cut it in.
Glue a sacrificial block on the back of it and then make yourself a nice
Yeah.
plaster.
I love wood turning Adam's in. Hi, Adam.
Hello, Adam.
Oh, hi, Adam.
Hi, Adam. I did catch a bit of yours earlier.
Rex B's asking, will you give me a chunk of you for me to turn in a live demo, as it's an amazing wood. We've just seen Terry do it. He does a better job than I do.
Let that dry out a minute. I put quite a bit on. Lots of woodworm over here. That'll fill up with Yorkshire Great, won't it?
That's features.
There's a crack there. That
Yep.
knot is exceedingly loose.
£10 features,
well.
those are.
Yeah, features. Yeah.
Costs a lot of money to get the wormholes just in the right place.
It does, Brian. It does. Just drawing gently.
I know, Hodge, it's an 18-inch crotch of yew, not 8-inch, 18-inch. It's a massive piece of wood. I'll get on my next live, which will be Thursday.
Oh,
Will it fit your leg, Brian?
Yeah, if I swing, yeah, it does just.
Oh, well, you can turn it then.
I can always swivel the headstock because my lathe will turn the meter.
There you go, then. I'm going to have to fill that with super glue, team. Not.
What you get for it. It's for sticking things together, not for
It's gonna
finishing.
fly out.
Excuse me.
Right.
No.
Dun, dun, dun. Sneaks over to the camera. Boom. See that all right? Can you see that? Yeah. That's it then. I'll fill that up. I need viscosity.
Very nice.
Medium, I
Lovely.
want,
Absolutely.
I want the thick super glue because that's some big old.
Brian, can you check your link in for your premiere?
I would, but I don't possess a spanner.
Oh, do you? Don't. Oh, how do I do that on here? I've got to go on YouTube and do it, am I?
Oh, you're all right. Don't worry about that.
Can you do it on this one, Mark?
Mark will stick
Yeah,
in.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Give me a second.
Make sure you get this week's and not next week's, Mark.
I
There's two sitting there.
Terry, don't glue it to the lathe.
Yeah, it's got to run out the back of.
Right, straight into the chuck.
Yeah. It is really, really loose, mine. In fact, it's very loose. But that might do it. Look at that. I'll leave the other cracks. They're natural, aren't they? Little splits and whatever. As long as it keeps it in, I'm not too worried about the other.
Brian's premiere for tonight.
What time is that, Brian?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. 2 minutes after Mark finishes.
Oh, Mark usually finishes in an hour.
That was a joke.
Yeah, no.
It'll be fairly quick tonight. It's only a small bowl.
Oh,
You want my services tonight, Mark?
Sam, let me think. Steve, Wayne, Joe, Brian. Actually, not Pete, if you don't mind.
No
Already
worries,
got
mate.
4.
That's cool.
Sorry.
Means I can go and visit my wife for a change.
Giving Brian a run out at earworming.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, he needs it. He hasn't done a good job today, has he?
Thank you, Terry. Starting to sound like Keith.
No,
FB's asked a question.
Yeah, but you know I'm joking, Brian.
How to win friends and influence people the Terry Bray way.
I'm only joking, of course. Nice to get some of these shaves in the way so I can stand up straight. Move that back.
Rex B's asked a question. Is
Yeah.
there a reason to use thick glue rather than thin?
It is this time, Rex, because there's about a 2 millimeter or millimeter gap between the knot and the timber. If I use thin, it would just run straight through and out the back. At least it's settling in. I've got to let it dry. I haven't got any accelerator, so don't think it'll take too long. And I'll give it a quick sand, that little piece with 240, and then it's time for singing.
Billy, it's a nice piece of you.
It's time for singing. Yeah. Can you see that all there?
Hi, Chris. You all right?
See that knot?
Oh, yeah.
Whack it on there. Back on that leg.
Go on, stick your finger on it. Go on. Stick your finger on it. Go on.
Yeah.
Adam's asked, I hear that you can be challenging to turn for your respiratory system. Is it worse than other woods? In my opinion, no, it isn't. But you can develop an allergy to any wood. But yew is toxic, so it's not that good to breathe in small bits of dust.
Yeah, that going a minute. Just an extra bit of air movement will help it, won't it? Sorry to
Yeah,
keep you
that's
waiting.
all round.
There, back where it belongs. See all right there, everybody? Yeah.
Yep.
Gets fingers stuck to knot. Still tacky. So it's all right. Have to wait.
You blow on it. Would that dry it faster?
I got air dryer. I got one of those. Where's the?
No, I meant
Well,
blowing it.
I'll
Like
stick the heat
blowing
gun on
out
it.
a
I'm
candle.
doing it. Stick the heat gun on. Not too close to it because it's it's likely to crack. Yeah, it's thin, isn't it? Try it from that far away. Actually, it's not close enough. The plug's not close enough. Another plug.
There's always a plug just too far away, isn't there? How does that happen?
Yeah.
No matter how many you have in the workshop.
When I built my workshop, Screwfix were doing a special offer on a small house electrical system pack. Supposedly everything you'd need for a small house.
Yeah.
I bought that pack and I installed the entire thing in my workshop, and it ain't enough.
It's not enough.
Really?
Never is. Never is. I'm sure I have upwards of 20 sockets in my shed.
I don't have 20 sockets in my flat.
32 I got. Just counted them.
I've got 3 double sockets in my garage.
Gee,
I got-
how do you cope?
I got 18, 20, 26.
I've got 4 extension blocks.
Oh, right.
26
I've only got one
extension
double
box.
socket and that's it. Oh, okay. Everybody's showing off
Better.
now how many double sockets they've got.
Right. Just put that down out of the way. Give that a bit of sound again. What's that? Make sure it's 240. Get rid of the
Podge
super
seems
glue.
to think he's got 36. Lummin'
36.
Yeah.
And I bet they're all being used, Robert.
So that were all in the wrong places, the other option.
Yeah. On camera.
That's what's wrong with some of mine, Pete. They're just in the wrong place.
Glad when that shop opens up again. I've got 20 odd bolts here waiting to go up there. You didn't want that piece, Terry.
Where's you doing that, Terry?
Flare my fingers up there. That's that knock on my finger.
Clive Rogerson says his sockets are on timeshare to avoid melting.
Right. See if I've done it. That's all right.
I had a electrician come round the other week and doing a electrical inspection for the landlord.
Right.
She said, "Oh, can I just have a look in your workshop in the garage?"
Mhm.
I said, "Really? Do you have to?" She said, "Why?" I said, "No, just no. Just let me look." She said, "Oh my God!" She said, "You don't turn everything on at once, do you?" I said, "Oh no.
Oh, yeah, that's the point, isn't it?
1 or 2 things at a time. That's all." She said, "Oh God, that's all right."
It's probably the other way around, isn't it?
No. To be fair, I like. I mean, like when I've got the live going tonight, I've got the computer going with the monitor, so that's one double socket. I've got the lathe and the extractor going. That's two on another double socket. And the drill. So maximum 3 things running off of one extension.
Right, that's that
I do
burnished
find
off.
it difficult to use the bandsaw and the lathe at the same time. My arms aren't quite in the right places for that.
Yeah, not long enough.
Yeah.
Joe,
So Billy's woodwork's
Joe.
out to go.
clear your throat, Joe,
Um,
clear your throat. Yorkshire Grit team.
That's
I
it.
thought
See,
I was
show
going to
it,
do it originally.
show it to the
I am.
camera first, because
I did.
that's the only way it works.
I did. Actually, I'll do it properly. I'll show you the one that says standing feeler first, and I'll show you the other one. I've got several.
Oh, look. More than one tub.
Yeah, well, Grim
Because I
said
bought
it's
several.
for a bowl,
Go,
isn't it?
guys. He's away to do
Well,
some work.
That's all right. He knows I'm going to show it
Okay.
anyway. Be liberal
See you
with
later,
this
Chris.
team. Especially liberal. The more you put on, the more you spend on the next tin. Lovely.
Can I sing now?
Yes,
You can
okay.
sing now.
Yeah.
Anytime you
Hands
like.
that feel pity can be soft as your face with light
Light
brown
brown Yorkshire gritty.
Dear Lord.
Well,
Eurovision's
it
got
they
no
always
worries
take
this year, then, has it? Hey, blimey.
Right. Same piece of paper. Turn speed up. And away we go.
At least you're not to hear it once here.
Lawrence is giving some sage advice there on overloading electricity systems. I think we're pretty safe in the UK. Our systems are overly safe. You can get away with a bit.
I think they are actually. It would be better if they're 110 volts, but to actually help. Less.
Well, actually, no, because the lower the voltage, the thicker the cable you need.
And the amperage as well would have to go up, wouldn't it? To
Yeah.
do the same job. I can feel this starting to smooth out now into hardly anything, so we're probably at about 700 grit.
I kind of did what you did, Pete. I installed a consumer unit in my shed.
Yeah.
And then I run the sockets of 15 and 32 amps, no, 16 amp circuit on the sockets. And I have a 32 amp for the welder. And I think it's 5 amps for the lights.
Yeah. See how we've got it here, basically. And I've got 2 dedicated rings running at 32 amp each.
Yeah.
Don't have a welding system here, so I don't have anything majorly drawing. The bandsaw starting up is probably the heaviest use.
Green piece of tissue.
But even that isn't as bad as it used to be with the new motors. It's doesn't kick quite as hard.
I remember an old bandsaw I used to have many years ago. When you first switched it on, the lights went dim.
Yeah.
Just for a few.
Yeah, the
just
new
for
motors are a lot softer on the electric.
yeah. Soft startup.
Wow.
That's
Get that.
gorgeous.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Clive Rogerson was very complimentary there, Joe.
Really?
He says, I've heard worse, usually when I'm drunk at karaoke. Thanks very much,
Very
Clive.
funny.
Yeah, but trouble is, Clive, it might have been very good, the singing, but you were so drunk you couldn't hear it probably. Right, what's next? The wax, eh? Machine, I suppose. I see what that like.
Yeah, of course you use the same system as English, don't you, over there? Remember when I went over, I was really quite surprised.
Right, here we are. Team, machine, team. You can see that, right?
Was that Hampshire Sheen I seen?
That's Sam Machine. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of the other.
I feel there's another song coming on.
I'm not singing.
And a little bit of that. And there's more. Just do go. Come on, Joe. You can do it, love.
Oh, no. I'll leave you to it there.
You can make the lyrics up. We don't know what they are now because nobody's got a song for that.
Oh,
Martin
I've not
hasn't
got any
produced a
creativity.
song. I thought he would have by now.
Yeah,
actually.
but one song for Yorkshire Grit's fine.
Yeah. Right, should do there.
Yeah, Martin's missing a trick out with a song, isn't he?
Yes, and he should have already had professional lyrics done. Well, he should have done himself. And he could launch it with his next, what's that?
Yeah, he's not on his next live. He could launch it.
Hampshire Sheen, better than beans.
I'll let one of you suggest it to him.
No. Well, we'd need royalties, wouldn't we, if we did that? Right, let's gloss that one up, shall we?
Steve Scott says it looks like a nice job, Terry.
Thank you very much, Scott. Here we go for the buff.
And Chris Dodge says, I hope there's not a song for all the brands.
What are you trying to say, Chris?
It's just what I
Was it
was
that
just
bad?
thinking. Sure.
Everyone's a critic.
What's that, Mark?
Dark Matter says that bull is almost deep enough to drown his mother-in-law in.
Dark, mate, I think you've got mother-in-law issues. Just saying.
You'll get yourself into trouble.
Well, people, I hope you like that.
There you go.
And Nick Castle's back for the finale. He says it looks
Nick
stunning.
Castle says it looks stunning. He managed to get back in time to see it.
Jolly good. Right,
It does.
that's that. I've got to do
It
the
really
outside,
does.
but I'm not going to do that on camera because it's going to take a while and it's time
Oh,
to
you'll
get
have
on
to
now,
put
isn't it?
pictures up later then.
Pardon?
You'll have to put pictures later.
I'll put pictures up later. What I'll do is I'll probably edit it into an ordinary video as well of all of it. I just got
That'll
to
do.
sand the back. But I got to put some super glue CA down. Is the big crack's gone through to this side as well, so I'm going to CA that and then resand it. So.
Okay.
But
It is a
can show
beautiful
you.
bit of wood, Terry. Well done, mate.
I can take it off the lathe and let you see.
Dark did actually go on to say that it's just lovely work, Terry.
Thank you. You see, where are you? There you are. There. There's a crack there. It goes right through the timber, and there's 3 there.
Oh.
And that's
Terry
where
should put a tenon on that instead of a mortise.
and there's a big crack there. Well, not crack, but inclusion. So I have to refill that with shavings and whatever. So I'll do that over the next few hours. And I'll put it back on and redo the outside. But there's the inside.
Very nice.
Yep.
Very nice
See if I
indeed.
can
Beautiful.
give you a sort of perspective of the bowl
Cheers.
by changing Z camera. Going to there. King. Is that the one? No. Press the wrong button. There. There we are. Size. Bigger than my head. Look.
Are you
That
pleased with
could
it,
be-
Terry?
That could be right.
Delighted with it.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm delighted with it.
So you
Hope
should
you
be.
are, everybody. Well, that's it, team. One surprise. Well, surprised me as well. I was going to explain today. So. One surprise turning. So one last look. There you go. That could
Lovely.
be a trophy for somebody, really, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I may keep it. I don't know. The wormholes do look good, actually. I may keep it. I'll see. Thank you,
Great
everybody,
job,
today for being in my live. I'd like to thank all my earworms. And see you all again further down the road. Bye
Yep.
for now.
Bye, Terry.
Cheers, everybody.
Right,
Press
bye.
the
Bye,
button.
everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Still here.